trying to cure it. I'm just here to kind of talk about Eric Clapton. Today I want to talk about Aaron, why do I keep saying Aaron? I have not slept. I did not sleep all night. Found out about Eric Clapton's new song. This has gotta stop. Great song in my opinion.
This has gotta stop. Can't take this piece any longer. Wanna hurt my soul.
I just love that he is sharing his opinion and like he's just not hiding and not saying what he's saying, you know? It is sad that he's getting all this intense energy, hate. I guess this one article saying he's being mocked. Then again, the video is doing well. It's got 89,000 likes, 6.9 thousand dislikes. That's a good like to dislike ratio. I think a lot of people agree. I think a lot of people are catching on to what is going on and the ridiculousness of kind of what's happening lately. So Eric Clapton, we said Eric this time, where this all kind of started. So he did a song with Van Morrison and it's called Stand and Deliver. And it was like a protest song. It was about COVID, about the media calls it like anti-lockdown or whatever. I guess that's what you could call it. Like people seeing the issues with like lockdowns. I guess they just outright get labeled as anti-lockdown because in today's world, gray area does not exist. You are either pro or against something. You're pro or anti, and that's that. You pick a side, and it's real stupid these days.
A great earthquake split the land. Herds were divided. Families were cut in two. Littlefoot was separated from his grandparents.
Stand and Deliver, good song. Well, you guys should just check it out before continuing this video. But Stand and Deliver, you let them put the fear on you. Stand and deliver, but not a word you heard was true. But if there's nothing you can say, there may be nothing you can do. Do you want to be a free man or do you want to be a slave? Like, it's a song about freedom and it's someone's perspective. Eric Clapton did not write this. Van Morrison wrote it, but I think he sings it with him, something like that. They collaborated. So the media totally just like went after them hard just for this. It was like anti-lockdown. I guess they're just like so worried that everyone's just gonna go out like sharing saliva and just getting everyone sick and everyone's gonna start dying because of the song. Like, I don't know. They just have such like strong responses to these types of things. It's just kind of seems a bit weird. That was that. And then that was like actually way back. So after that, May 2021, this past May, Eric Clapton, he took the Astra Poopy Poo, both shots, and he ended up having an ice cream reaction, adverse effect, pretty intense adverse effect. I think he like lost the feeling in his hands or like certain limbs and he couldn't move them or something like that because he suffers from a condition. It's like a neurological condition. I couldn't memorize all this stuff. When he spoke about this reaction, it was not even publicly, like it was on Telegram. I just found this out just now looking into it. It was no public service announcement. It was not like telling people not to get the ice cream at all. Like he was just talking about himself and his own experience, and the media reacted as if he was spreading like complete like dangerous advice or something. Like that's how they reacted. Like the headlines, Eric Clapton's anti-ice cream diatribe blames propaganda for disastrous experience. The articles are just really hating on him. They're just no sympathy for someone who like did the right thing, got the shot, and is suffering these effects. Like it's almost like they're invalidating it as if it's not even true. Like I think they'll say something like, oh, it's not confirmed that it was from the ice cream. I don't know. Do they even look into this stuff or do they just decide that? Or like, it's just insane like how they're reacting, and it's giving me this heebie-jeebie like sinking feeling in my stomach, like not a good feeling like when I'm reading these articles, and like the way that they're acting is just, it's so hypocritical because it's like they're so mad that Eric Clapton they think he's causing like other people harm by sharing his experience from the ice cream, and it's like he was caused harm from that ice cream. So it goes both ways. Like not every single person is safe from the ice cream. It, like as much as my government wants to keep saying that, I guess they don't state it like but they say it's safe and effective. Okay, What about people who have severe allergies and could go into anaphylaxis, or someone like Eric Clapton with this health condition that he had? And no, he's basically saying he was not informed, that he was told it was like safe for everyone. And clearly it wasn't safe for him. It just seems very likely that he had that adverse effect from the ice cream. There is this possibility that it wasn't from that. I don't know. Anyways, so now they're going after him for this new song that he wrote this song himself. He put it up on his channel and it's called This Has Gotta Stop. Some of the lyrics are, this has gotta stop. Enough is enough. I can't take this BS any longer. It's gone far enough. If you want to claim my soul, you'll have to come and break down this door. And then he ends up talking about his experience. Like, I can't move my hands. I break out in sweat. I want to cry. I can't take it anymore. So there, it's pretty obvious to me, and everyone has like assumed that he's talking about his reaction from the ice cream. And like, that's in his right to do. Like, oh my God, like the things that they're saying, and they're just being so nasty about it. And it's like, he's at it again with his anti-ice cream. So this is Independent. Eric Clapton mocked over new anti-lockdown anthem. It's not like, are we out of lockdowns technically now? Like, it's like, that doesn't even make sense. Okay. It's not really about lockdowns now. It's more about segregation nowadays. They want to have any word that starts with anti in it, in all their slogans, it's just, that's all they keep calling him. And there's so many articles that are basically, they look like they're copied and pasted. Like, it's almost the exact same words.
Da-da-do-da-dee.
Many have mocked Clapton over the song, with some suggesting he take his own advice and stop. And then they share these comments that just aren't very nice. There's no sympathy. It's just interesting the shit that people demand sympathy for these days. An article will accidentally only use one of Halsey's pronouns, and she's firing off on all cylinders on them on Twitter of how horrible that was, and how her and then it's like, this guy, like, he can't move his hands. Not only no one gives a shit, it's like they're attacking him for talking about it. Like, what is going on? Okay, so Eric Clapton is an anti-vaxxer. Never listening to him again. This has got to stop. Yes, this being Eric Clapton. Can't say I really had an opinion of him until this deadly foolishness about anti-COVID. Now I have my strong opinion. Eric Clapton, go away. Like, deadly fool. Okay. Yeah, and there's people that have died from the ice cream. Like, maybe it's rare, but people have died from the ice cream. It has happened. And Astra Poopy Poo has been the one associated with the blood clots and stuff. That's the one that he got. Oh. Yeah. Like, good for him for doing his thing. And he's getting a lot of support too. Like, why am I getting sucked into this? You know, like, everyone's mocking it. Like, it is so fake, because he's on the trending page too. It's like number 24 on trending. Like, he's not up at the top, but like, that's good. Like, it's got just about 1.5 million views, ton of likes. Like, more people are in favor of it than not. I'm sure they just cherry picked these few people. So another thing is, he doesn't want to play at shows where they're like mandating an ice cream, where it's like you can only get into the concert if you have the ice cream. That's also obviously where they're getting this anti-ice cream rhetoric from. Like, they're using that stance he has to say he's anti-ice cream, even though he just like took a ice cream like months ago. Like, see how it doesn't make sense? See how someone's slandered as soon as they say this one thing or have an opinion that's not praising the ice cream, like it's God and shit. See how the tables turn so quickly? I don't know. I think it's great that he's not for discriminating against those who choose something differently to do with their body. And I'm sure many people have made this point over and over again about the whole, like,
my body, my choice.
You know, when it came to abortion, that seemed to be a thing. But when it comes to
ice cream,
not so much. It's just like the authorities in charge of this, the government, they're not very consistent with the morals. My camera's gonna shut off. That's all I guess I need to say. I don't know. Listen to the song. If you're having a It's good stuff. Love you guys. Take care. I'm going to get some sleep. Peace.